What drives a young entrepreneur to travel hours to our farm to seek solutions to some problems that have arisen on his farm? These and many more are the solutions and the information I'm going to be giving you today as I introduce you to my guests who have driven over 7 hours from Western North region in Ghana to be down south here today. Please, before I introduce my guests to you, if you're a livestock farmer, don't go anywhere. The problems they are going to share, you are interested in knowing those problems in order to avoid them and in also getting solutions to it. My name is Nadia, and please, I need you to subscribe to this channel. And also, if you're a subscriber, thank you, but go a step further and hit the notification button for me. Let me give you just, 10 seconds to do that. And as soon as I return, I'm going to introduce my guest for today to you. Ahmed, Mustafa and Francis, right? Yes. Okay, what's happening at your farm? You tell me there is something serious going on. That's why you drove all the way to come here today and find solutions. So what's happening? Sefwi. Yes. Which region is that?
Western North.
How many hours?
About 7 hours.
Jeez. I don't know what drove you to come all the way to seek solutions, but I believe my audience are interested in knowing the problems that exist at your farm because there are lots of farmers watching. And please share with us some of the solutions you received from Fred because I saw you in a session with him. Please, I'm all ears. What's happening at your farm?
Let's say it started on Monday, right? Monday.
Okay. Yeah.
You realize some of our animals were walking dizzy. Like they've drank something.
Do you keep apatashi at your farm? No strong alcohol?
I'm a Muslim, so how can I keep apatashi at my farm?
Well, your farm manager, in his absence, do you keep any spirits at your farm? Okay.
No. So
okay.
They were, I think the first day, two were like that. They were dizzy, and one was even, the neck was always high.
Yeah, at the top. Like
wow.
Yes, watching the skies.
Yeah. Maybe you're seeing some visions and dreams.
But animals can't talk, so when they see something, they keep it for themselves.
Keep it for themselves,
yeah.
But that was a good observation.
Yeah. So we separated them. We have a quarantine place, so we took them to that place.
I see.
After 2 days, we realized they can't even walk. They were paralyzed.
Wow.
They were paralyzed.
And you tell me this is your farm manager.
Yes.
So I can always confirm and get more details. You live at the farm, right?
Yes, please.
Before you go on, how many animals are we talking about at your farm?
59. 59 goats, yeah.
Do you have sheep there too?
Yes, please.
So about how many?
Sheep is 29.
So you're almost hitting 100 livestock at your farm.
Yes,
and this condition,
the turkey,
turkey.
Beautiful. And these conditions you are describing, the animals you've described right now, is it only the goats or the sheep?
Okay, it attacked one sheep first.
One sheep first.
But it was able to survive.
Okay.
We only gave it some vitamins, antibiotics.
Antibiotics,
yes.
Okay.
And
it survived.
It was able to survive.
Okay.
But with the goats, they were totally paralyzed.
They couldn't stand on their feet.
They can't even eat, yes.
Okay. So what did you do?
We need to give them out.
Good. When you say give them out, what do you mean by give them out? Be honest with me here.
Oh, yes. We gave it to the farmers around.
To sell?
No, to just eat.
To just eat?
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
Okay.
And so we needed answers to those things.
Definitely.
And since farming in Africa is our mentor, you need to come here.
Wow.
That's why we drove all the way from Sefwi to this place.
Wow.
To come and ask questions and find solutions to it.
Wow.
So we met Mr. You took us you took us on tour. And
during the tour, during the tour, we started just at the gestation pen. And Mr. Ahmed Mustafa didn't want to move from the gestation pen to other pens. You see, today I'll give you all the details of what transpired when he and his farm manager got to the farm. So when we go to the gestation pen, guys, the first pen was a Kalahari mother and her babies. And what question did you ask me? What's your boy day?
Bulldog. Francis was saying they are bulldogs. Yes. And honestly, I don't think I'm the only person who will be wowed by this. Anybody who will come here will testify to. Maybe the person might even open his mouth for an hour before, because I've never seen a goat. They are like cows, mini cows. Yes. And so, I'm not the only person I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be the only person. There are people here.
You're defending your reaction.
Yes, because honestly, we've seen goats.
Yeah.
Like we've been moving from one village to the other, buying goats. When you see some, you are like, wow, this goat is huge.
Yeah.
But when you come here, they are not huge. They are just, what will be?
You give me a word. Gigantic.
Yeah.
Jumbo. Yeah.
Please, forgive me. This is all part of the interview today. We are on a very serious mission to find solutions. But of all the descriptions I have heard our guests, our visitors give to the exotic animals, especially those seeing them for the first time, from mini cows to cattle, I don't even know the others. I can't remember them. Today is my first time I heard somebody refer to them as bulldogs. But yeah, I'm happy you've seen them for yourself, and that is the future we are trying to create right here in West Africa. I am sure you saw the last pen and you could tell the difference. It's so obvious. You see, I always say that both farmers on both sides of the world are putting in the same efforts, but at the end of the day, one is getting more value for money. So back to the problem that drove you to Semanhyia L&D farm. What did Fred say could be the disease? When you described it to him, I'm curious. What did he say?
He said hot water. Yes, he said hot water.
Hot water.
Yeah, hot water.
And he has told you what we do here at our farm.
Yes.
Do you remember some of the medications he mentioned?
For the names, it will be very difficult.
Does Maxotet sound familiar? Engemycin?
Yes, that's some of the medicines that he mentioned. For some of us, our head is die.
Oh, no. I'm not going to accept that. I am not going to accept that because...
Yes.
No.
Some of us, there are scientific names.
Yes.
They are scientific names.
Yes.
So it's not everything that you can keep right from the onset. As time goes on, I think we will learn more.
Yes.
But
to my beautiful audience, I'm not going to accept that statement that his head is died. I don't even know how he said it, but his head is not dead, basically. Because this gentleman right by me is a very serious entrepreneur who has no background in agriculture whatsoever and decided for whatever reason to go into livestock agribusiness just last year. And he started last year, and as you heard from his farm manager, they are they are catching, or they are getting to almost 100 animals at their farm with other birds he has already mentioned. That definitely takes some high level of intelligence to manage, and I just want to tell him kudos because he's doing an amazing job. And the disease he talked about, the heart water, I am not surprised because it is very common in the livestock industry. It is very common. And as you were describing the symptoms and everything, I had my own reservations, but I wanted to hear it from yourself as well. To farmers out there, as you can see, you're not the only one battling it. Heart water drove them from their farm almost 7 or 8 hours away to come here and seek solution. It is not so common here at our farm, but because we've been in this industry for years now, obviously we have encountered such problems as well, such cases. We utilize Maxotet and Engemycin a lot. I'm not a vet, I always say that, so I'm sure I would move away from that chat, and then later, I'm sure the details you've been given, it would help you to treat your animals. But coming back to your visit here, aside the problem that made you come all the way to get your answers, what has been your general impression here? I mean, obviously, apart from your fascination when you saw the animals, you were telling me you got your Semanhyia seeds, you grew them, you cultivated it, 2023, but you had no idea that you had to demarcate your grazier. Tell me about that, because you was telling me, he feels like he has wasted his land. Tell me about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we planted our Semanhyia grass somewhere is it November? Last November.
Okay.
Yes, the animal were not at the farm at
Great.
that
So
time.
you were
Yes.
getting your feed before
Feed
you
before
introduced
we
the
introduced.
animals. You're a
And
good
we learn
student.
all that from you.
Thank you.
We didn't want to go there and be finding ourselves one.
Yeah, starving the
Yes.
animals and all that.
So
Yes.
we did that, but when the animals were brought to the farm,
Yes.
we allowed them to graze on it every day.
Every
Day.
No
Every
planning,
day.
no
plan,
demarcation.
no demarcation. So when you got there, it's like a desert now.
I see.
It's like a desert. But
Yeah.
when we came here,
Yeah.
we've realized there are demarcations
Yeah.
in your farm.
Yes.
And I think it will help a lot to manage
Yeah.
the feed.
Yeah.
So we've learned a lot here. Your structures, how.
Yeah, you kept
put-
talking about the
yes,
layout.
Yes, because if we are to say we have a bigger land than you,
Yeah, guys, pay attention to
You have
this
a
because
bigger
you was
land.
telling me their investment is even
Yes,
way bigger
it's
than
way
ours.
bigger. It's way
Describe
bigger
your
than-
farm to me. I mean, yeah, how
Okay.
many acres and all that?
we have 10 acres.
10 acres right
acres
now.
of land right now. And we have structures.
You have
But
structures.
we just put them anyhow. We just put the structures in here. The way you've managed about, let's say,
This is
half
less
an
than
acre
5 acres here.
and
Yeah,
kind
the
of
entire
animals
farm.
that it contains.
Yeah.
I think when we are like from today onwards,
Yes.
I
Yes.
know we can really manage.
I'm so
our
happy.
land
I'm
very
so happy
well.
to hear that. Yeah.
we can manage
Because
it
10
very,
acres
very
is
well.
like double of what you are seeing our entire farm. Yeah, so when I heard that story, I was like, oh, if you had gotten it right at the beginning, but it's not too
Yes,
late
we
at
wouldn't
all.
have gotten here. Like it's not that it's not wrong getting
Yeah.
that land.
Yeah.
But at least by now we would have had some interesting animals instead of spending it on land.
Talking about interesting animals, let me pause you right there.
The camera can go this way because they can see I'm looking at them.
Enjoying my interaction with these gentlemen. Please don't mind him. See, I have always mentioned that our farm is open to tours because we believe that when people come here to see for themselves, always the understanding is deeper, the appreciation of the intentionality that goes into everything here, the operations, the layout, it is deeper. And for me, I love that. That's why I always say that our doors are open, our arms are open. You can always come.
Friendly. They are friendly.
Well, he says we are friendly. He is saying that. So, but let me tell you something funny. Mr. Ahmed, I took him to all the pens. He went to the male pen and he didn't want to leave because he saw the boa, he saw the savannah, he saw the Kalahari red. And I think what blew his mind was when I told him all of them, the recent consignments we brought, they are not even older than 1 year. We have none here that is 2 years and above. All of them are, you know. And for me, I was fascinated to see his reaction, knowing that this size, they are not even 2 years old yet. So imagine the size when they get to 3, 4 onwards. That notwithstanding, they will be amazing. I said, okay, let me bring him to our pregnant pen. And then he saw this beautiful Kalahari red. You can see probably she's going to give us 2 or 3, fingers crossed. And this man suddenly tells me that, please, do you accept Momo because I'm going to carry this animal away? Please, see, it is not done here. Let me use this opportunity to say that you can always let us know you are interested in the animals. Almost every quarter, we bring animals to West Africa. Sometimes, even before a quarter ends, we bring almost 2. Last week or 2 weeks, we had 70 goats. Usually we bring between 50 and 52. So it should tell you people are interested. The market's out there. They are appreciating everything that goes into these guys. And so the very recent one, we had 70. So today, guys, please, you are my witnesses. We are not going to accept his Momo. For those of you who don't know, Momo is a means of payment in Ghana. It's like, let's say, M-Pesa in Kenya or some other Eastern African countries. We are not going to take Momo for him to carry our precious animal away. We too, we love the animals, eh? If we sell all of them to you people, how will we get some here at our farm? But when I took you to the other pen where we have the mothers and babies, like, let's go there. Yeah, let's go there because...
Please, before we go, do you add something to the hay?
The hay. No, that's a good question. We don't add anything. It's the Semanhyia grass you are seeing, which we cut. We sun dry, no chemicals, no preservatives. And then as soon as they turn this beautiful color, we just bring them. What matters is how you store them. Let me be honest with you. You see, it's dry. If you will store them at a place where rain will beat it and all of that, obviously, yeah, it would spoil. So that's a good question. There is absolutely nothing. It should tell you that that Semanhyia grass is very nutritious. See how they are munching on it. Yeah. Let's go to the mother and baby pen. All right, guys, so we are in the mother and baby pen. I'm talking about pregnancy. That's what reminded me to, you know, bring them in here. So I was telling Mr. Ahmed that if you purchase this goat and in a matter of what, 2 months, it gives you 2 or 3 babies, and you purchase, let's say, 5 of that, can you imagine how much your farm would grow in a space of even 3 months? How does that sound to you? It makes economic sense to you, right?
Of course, of course.
How many babies are here? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I already took you to that center where there are almost 10 there. This crate where there are almost 10. Ah, there is even one. So you tell me, I mean, what's your impression of this? You compare for me, putting in the same rearing efforts into the local ones and the exotic ones. Tell me, just let me know what you think about the fascination on his face, guys. And before that, you carried that 5-day-old Kalahari Red. I was telling people the weight and they said I was lying. How much did it weigh? What did my farm manager tell you?
6 kg.
Great, 6 kg. How did it feel in your hands?
It's 5 days old.
5 days, yeah.
5 days old, and it's weighing 6 kg, and it's heavy. It's heavy. Yeah. It's heavy, and I think every farmer has to get this.
At this point, let me move my body from you because they will say I'm marketing.
No. You are not marketing. The truth is, aside everything, it beautifies your farm.
You see?
And
that's a good point. Yeah.
I think they are joy to even be with them. They are joy. It's so shiny.
This man, I think I really like him. He carried the 5-day-old Kalahari Red and he didn't want to put the baby down.
Like, I've been doing inquiries about this for some time.
Yeah.
But whenever they give me the price, I step back.
Yeah.
Because when I watch, and guys, let me tell you, it's not everything that you see on their videos give exact what is in the farm. Because sometimes when they give me the prices, how can I buy a goat? Just one.
They were just small, but they are big too.
Ah, okay.
You see, how can I buy one goat for, let's say, $1,600?
Yeah.
And no. So sometimes I show it to my friends. Actually, they are saying 1,600.
Apanchi is not okay.
they convert it.
Oh, okay.
They will convert it and like 20,000. No. How can I buy one goat? But upon coming here, I see that it's value for money. Like I'm impressed with it.
I remember I told you can order them pregnant.
Yes. So maybe when you get them about 4 months, 6 months, you are getting your babies.
Yeah.
I think I need to. Yeah, beautiful.
You think you need to?
It's not I think I need to.
You have to
go and do some small changes at my farm.
Yeah.
And then get
I must say that these guys, as you already know, are solid investment. So when you purchase them, where you are taking them to, make sure that you have a conducive environment for them. I always say that I don't understand farmers who would invest so much and take them to a very, forgive my word, the whole place is not conducive. You see, messy place. And then the animal starts to lose a lot of weight, catch infections. Fred will tell you, don't blame the genetics of the animal. As you can see, imagine you came to carry this from our farm.
You need 3 people.
And in a matter of 3 months, we come and it's looking like that baby there. Would you blame the genetics of the animal? You wouldn't. On this note, let me remind you that Happy Ahmed understands that a lot goes into the maintenance of these animals. They are good investment for me. I've learned something from him today. He says it even beautifies your farm, guys. It's just beautiful. When I come and I carry those babies, it's therapeutic. And so I think we all should understand that the 5 pillars we've been preaching about, in order to have a successful livestock agribusiness, people should take it seriously. In your case, if you purchase one of these, that is good breeds or genetics you are starting with. Number 2, nutrition. When you came, I walked you through all the feed we give our animals, from the hay to the pellet feed to the Semanhyia grass. You have seen everything for yourself. Number 3 is animal health. And that's why when I took you to our treatment center, you saw the medications, the dewormers, all of that. Number 4 is good farm management practices. And for me, I'm happy you brought your farm manager along today. You were speaking to one of our farm managers earlier, right? Yeah. Maybe after here, see him, get more information from him, because if you are not living at the farm, it's in his hands. Does he have the right skill sets, the right knowledge to maintain this investment? And number 5, layout, infrastructure. All of our pens are raised. I already gave you the reason and everything. So look into the camera for me, and for me, what would be your last words to people like you who watch the video and they keep converting, like, hey.
I think I've been talking to you. Where are you? Okay,
you guys, just guys. Yeah, just.
I will encourage every farmer to visit here first before starting.
Okay.
And I think they are expensive, but it's worth the investment. So I think every farmer needs to have them in their farms.
But the good news is I told you about the artificial insemination.
Yes,
so hopefully if we move further, all the prices would even come down. We want to, and let me just put this out there, we want to breed these exotic animals in West Africa to a point where we no more have to even import from South Africa. That's why I showed you those 3 boa siblings who were born and bred here. Yes. Are they thriving here or they are not?
Yeah, they are doing really, really good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, because 4 months.
Yeah.
They are like 3 years. For just 4 months.
Okay.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like sometimes when you say certain things, in my head I'm like, is it true?
Okay.
They are 4 months?
Yeah.
Are they 5 days old?
Yeah.
Are they? But
okay.
With the records and how the farm
you've seen for yourself, us, yeah.
I think. And I've been following you on social media. Whenever there is a new baby, you do a video about them, and I think they are the ages of that age.
We are not lying, you see. Yes. Thank you. I would love to wrap up here at this point because I feel like they have said all I usually say, and for me, I'm just so humbled to know that they have come to believe everything we show to the world of the internet is real. We are practicing everything right here at our farm. It's more than real, and what do we gain when we come online and lie to you?
What you see here and what we've been seeing online, they are totally different. Here will amaze you.
Here will amaze you. It's an improved version of what you even see.
We drove all the way from Sefwi, to here. If you are around, don't waste time.
Don't waste time. Don't waste time. He has said it. If you are around, don't waste time. And on that note, with a lot of love right here from the entire Farming in Africa team and our beautiful guest today, it is all love and bye-bye to you from the Semanhyia Learning and Development Farm here in Sehum in the eastern region of Ghana. Let's say bye-bye to my audience, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you in another video.